Hi, this will be a campground review of the Oak Plantation Campground right outside of Charleston, South Carolina.
By our epic field trip.
Welcome to our epic field trip. We lived the typical American dream, advancing through the school of life and learning lessons along the way. Then we met some folks who were doing life another way, living and traveling in their RVs.
So we decided to go on our own epic field trip to see what we could experience and learn in wide open spaces.
Come along with us. So this was our first campground ever. This is where we bought the coach.
Yes.
So,
August 14th.
August 14th.
2018.
So exciting.
Oof.
So it was a great campground for that. We met the seller at the storage unit and drove a coach around a little bit, and we were able to get the big coach, first time driving it, into this campground with no problem at all. No. It had really large sites that were pull-through sites, yep. And as a matter of fact, because we were buying the coach, we had a U-Haul little trailer with us with our stuff, the stuff that we had left anyway after downsizing. And we had plenty of room to pull that U-Haul in, get it all unloaded, had all our stuff sitting around, and we were not encroaching on anybody else's space. So it's a nice roomy site in this campground, in this bigger area, which is really, I think, surprising for being so close to Charleston, because real estate's really a prime there.
Yeah, it was one of my favorite things, that it was so close to Charleston, and it had a good amount of tree for shade.
It did.
I liked that too. So yeah, and I didn't have any problem pulling it in, also hooking everything up. It was my first time, so got it all done. Mm-hmm. So I was pretty excited that everything was so big, and even the roads to get in and out were pretty big. I like that.
Yeah.
And the employees were helpful. Make sure we got to the good spot and pulled in no problem.
Yeah, the employees were very laid back. There wasn't a lot of organized activities happening at that park, but it's understandable because, you know, it's near Charleston and all those beaches. So I don't think, I don't think anybody would want to partake in organized activities right there in the campground.
No.
So that being said, that is one of the major benefits to this campground, is the proximity to Charleston, to the beaches. One of our favorites was Folly Beach.
Yes.
Matter of fact, we might do a more full post on that, and some of the sights to see in the Charleston area.
One thing I didn't like about the campground is the entrance. Well, it's really the main road that the entrance is on.
I think it's Highway 17, so it's a main road that goes between Charleston and Savannah.
Yeah, and it gets backed up big time, but all 4 lanes, and it was difficult to get in and out sometimes, but it wasn't hard rig size wise. You know, they had a really nice big entrance, but like I said, it's just the road 17 was so busy.
There's no traffic light right there at the entrance.
Yeah, luckily it's just a little bit further down.
So if you're leaving there wanting to go left, it's a little tricky because you're going to have to wait for
just a little.
Yeah. In the rig anyway.
Yeah, in the rig. Everything else is pretty easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
More about the campground. It was very well maintained. We walked around and seen a lot of different areas. Had a pond.
The pond was beautiful.
Yes.
Really. You could fish in the pond. No swimming in the pond. There are signs posted that there may be an alligator in there. Now, we did not see the alligator, but you know, you got to follow the sign. But the pond was definitely beautiful. There were some trails that you could walk around the pond, and that side of the property was full of those beautiful live oaks, the really large live oak trees.
Yes.
So it was really a nice looking pond.
Picnic tables everywhere, you know, the stone ones.
Now, the only thing about the pond and the pool was both of those are situated at the front of the park, which is right on that Highway 17, a busy road. So you're not going to feel like you're relaxing and, you know, having a quiet time.
Cats.
Interrupted by cats.
Interrupted by cats, go figure.
Yeah, so anyway, pool and pond right next to the busy road. It's going to be pretty noisy and not a lot of shade either by the pool.
No privacy.
That was the other thing. No privacy and pretty noisy at the pool.
I'm rambling.
So,
Ramble.
So speaking of busy roads, in addition to the Highway 17 that's at the entrance of the park, did you notice when we were walking around that there was a lot of road noise even at the back side of the park?
Yeah.
So there's another busy road on the back side, and actually I think there's 3 fairly busy roads on 3 sides of this park. We were kind of like right in the middle, so we didn't notice it as much when we were at our site. So that's something you might want to consider when you're making reservations is if you're sensitive to road noise, trying to stay in the middle of the park and you'll probably be okay. One of the really nice features about this park are the recreational areas aside from the pool and pond. Remember they had that big pavilion?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can have picnics there.
Huge picnic pavilion. It'd be great for family reunions,
Yes,
I think.
it would.
They had a lot of playground equipment for the kids. And do you remember, they had
Frisbee
a
golf.
Frisbee golf course, yes.
Frisbee golf.
That was really cool.
Yes, it was.
So if you'd like to see more about this campground, click on the link below. That'll take you to our website where we've got this review along with several other campground reviews. We'll continue to post more reviews there as we go. Thanks.
And maybe in our world here, there lives a happy little mountain.